Well, thinking of starting a business, it is a dream for many.
In this week's Business Matters, a look at how to take that important first step. The road to starting a business begins long before the doors open on Main Street. Last year, there were 50,000 new business filings in Minnesota, and getting to that point requires careful thought and research. Enter in the 2015 Guide to Starting a Business in Minnesota. The free Green Book is put out each year by the state's Department of Employment and Economic Development. Think of it as the Bible for starting a business. State Deputy Commissioner Kevin McKinnon talked with us about what the guide offers.
It really describes the major steps and issues involved with starting a business in Minnesota, from the business structure, whether it's a limited liability company, a partnership, etc., to regulatory matters, to documents that you need with filing with the Secretary of State, to business financing and business taxes. Along with that, there's a directory of all the service providers, including federal and state, and other folks that provide assistance to small businesses and entrepreneurs that are considering starting a business.
If you had to narrow it down to one or two most crucial points for someone considering starting a business, what would they be?
Well, I think there's probably two questions to that, and the first being is how well do you, the entrepreneur, obviously know the market and know your product. And then the second is what's the motivation, skills, and patience of that entrepreneur. From a market perspective, how well do you know how to make money, essentially? How well do you know your market and your product and how it's made and where it needs to be placed, those types of considerations. As far as the motivation, skills, and patience of an entrepreneur, I think the question is, there's a lot of risk in starting a business, and oftentimes there's others that are involved in that, whether it be your family, investors, the employees that you may hire, or others. So there's a lot of consideration.
And the landscape for starting a business in 2015, are there more challenges or is it easier than ever?
Well, it's never been easier to start a business in the state of Minnesota. And so it's one thing to enter into a business, but the challenges still remain. How well do you know your market? Can you make money in this endeavor? And are you comfortable with the risk that you're taking?
And you can go to our website for more information on how to get a copy of that free business guide.